You think you know your cat. You feed them, you love them, you give them the best spot on the couch. But there's a good chance you're doing 6 things every single day that your cat genuinely hates. Not dislikes, not tolerates, hates. And the most painful part? You're doing them out of love. And your cat has been trying to tell you to stop for years. 1. Petting them against their fur. Have you ever noticed your cat suddenly bite you mid-pet, completely out of nowhere? You weren't being rough, you were being gentle. So what happened? Here's what your cat felt. Cat fur is directionally wired with nerve endings running one way. Petting against the grain sends overstimulation signals straight to their nervous system. Scientists call it petting-induced aggression. Your cat calls it the last warning before they snap. That slow tail flick you see? That's not contentment. That's your cat saying, I've asked you 3 times, this is 4. You weren't being cruel, but your cat wasn't being random either. They were communicating. They always are. 2. Hard, direct eye contact. Think about the last time a stranger came to your home. Your cat ran and hid. That same stranger sat down, ignored your cat completely, and somehow your cat walked right up to them. That isn't mystery. That's language. In feline communication, prolonged direct eye contact is a threat display. It signals dominance, possibly danger. When you stare at your cat with wide, loving eyes, you're accidentally saying, I am challenging you. The people cats trust fastest are the ones who look away first. A slow blink is the opposite. Research by animal behaviorist Dr. Karen McComb found that cats respond to slow blinking as a signal of safety and affection. It's the closest thing to a cat smile. Try it tonight. Slow blink at your cat. Then wait. If they slow blink back, that's them saying, I love you in the only language they have. 3. Being picked up without warning. Your cat is at the same time a predator and prey. That tension lives in their body every single moment. So when you scoop them up suddenly without warning, something primal fires in their brain. Ground contact gone, movement restricted, body not in their control. Even the most affectionate cat can hate this. It's not about whether they love you, they do. It's about the fact that bodily autonomy is non-negotiable for a cat. It is hardwired into their survival instincts. Watch your cat before you pick them up next time. Do they lean in? Do they stay still? Or do they shift their weight back just slightly as your hands approach? That small shift is them saying, not right now. Listening to it is one of the deepest acts of respect you can show them. If this is already making you see your cat differently, hit that like button. And if you want to keep understanding them better, subscribe. There's so much more your cat needs you to know. 4. Living in a loud home. Your cat hears things you cannot imagine. Their hearing range reaches nearly 65,000 hertz. Yours tops out around 20,000. What sounds like a normal evening to you, the TV, a dropped pan, raised voices, even your laugh, lands on your cat like a wave of noise they cannot escape. Cats in consistently loud homes often develop chronic low-grade stress. And here's the part most owners never connect. That stress shows up as hiding, over-grooming, aggression, or litter box changes. Behaviors you might be blaming on personality, on stubbornness, on your cat just being difficult. They're not difficult, they're overwhelmed. And they have nowhere to tell you that except through their behavior, which has been telling you all along. 5. Citrus, strong cleaning products, and heavy perfume. You cleaned the whole house. You lit a candle. You sprayed something that smells like fresh linen and citrus. To you, it smells like a good home. To your cat, it's an assault. A cat's nose holds up to 200 million scent receptors. Yours has about 5 million. Citrus compounds specifically contain chemicals that are genuinely toxic to cats at certain concentrations. Many common cleaning products disrupt their ability to read their own environment, the scent markings, the territorial signals, the subtle information that tells them this space is safe. When your cat avoids a freshly cleaned room, they are not being dramatic. They are being driven out of a space that no longer smells like home. It smells like danger,
and you put it there. 6. Forced face-to-face cuddles. This one might be the hardest to hear. When you hold your cat's face close to yours, nuzzling them, kissing their nose, pressing your forehead to theirs, you feel love, pure, complete love. Your cat feels restrained, loomed over, stared at, breathed on. Every single element of that moment reads as threat in feline language, and many cats don't fight it. They go still, they go quiet, they let it happen. Owners read that stillness as calm, as enjoyment, as their cat loving them back. Behaviorists call it shutdown. It's what prey animals do when escape isn't possible. Watch the ears in that moment. Watch the tail. Watch the way their body weight leans even slightly away from you. That small shift is them saying, not right now. Your cat loves you deeply. They are not pulling away from you. They are pulling away from a moment that feels to every ancient instinct they carry, like being caught. Here's what I want you to take away from this. Your cat has never hated you, not once. Every flinch, every bite, every vanishing act was a sentence in a language you didn't know you needed to learn. Now you know 6 words of it, and every time you choose to listen, to slow blink, to wait before you reach, to let them come to you, your cat feels something they feel very rarely around humans. Truly, completely safe. That's not a small thing. For them, it's everything.